Hey guys, my name is Mel and I'm a full-time eBay seller here in Australia. Now, if you've been following my journey for the last few months, you'll know that my husband has been busy converting this old garden shed and turning it into my dream home office. Now, when he started this project, this old shed, it was actually disgusting. It was so old and dilapidated. It had holes in it so that it was leaking water. It had grass coming up the sides and growing up the walls. It was terrible. So just quickly, if you are new to my channel, I'm an Aussie mum with 4 kids and I work from home for the last few years selling on eBay, and I primarily sell books. Now, for the last 16 months, I have, however, been working half at home and half out of storage units. So to be able to come back home and have everything in the one place again is like a dream come true. You don't realize what you miss when you don't have it, but oh my goodness, I have missed working from home. I need a drum roll or something. How's it like drum roll? No, that was a terrible drum roll. Give me a drum roll. Now, just before I take you inside, I just want to show you what the outside of the shed is currently still looking like, because we do still have a lot of work to do on the external side of the shed. But as you can see, this is what it's looking like down the sides. And if you missed the videos of us converting this old shed, then I'm going to link the playlist down below, because it's actually a really fun series of us converting the whole shed from the beginning to the end. So I will keep you updated when the external stuff gets finished, but primarily the focus was to get the internal stuff done so that I could actually move in and start saving the money on the storage units that I was renting. Okay, are you ready? Voila! Look how amazing it is. It's full of this beautiful natural light. I absolutely love it. Okay, now down the left-hand side of my room, I have got all my stations set up. So starting here on the left with my desk. Now I've actually ordered a new desk, which I can't wait for it to come, but it's actually the same length as the two of these together. So it's just going to be like one nice big long bench that will be really streamlined. But here I've just basically got my desk, I've got my computer, I've got my microphone here, and I've got my Dymo printer, which I absolutely love. The wall up here still needs a few things. I'm going to put a shelf up here, I'm going to have a diffuser, I'm going to have a pot plant, I'm going to cover this up with some more wall art. So here I've got my big whiteboard, which is going to keep me on track and help keep me accountable for the month. Down here is my table where this is all the stuff that I'm currently working on. So these are the books that I still need to sort through, all the fiction books. So that's what I've been busy doing at the moment. Here we've got the photography station. So this is perfect for me. The light where it hits this photography station is working perfectly. I've been photographing in here all week. The photos are coming out great and I'm really, really happy with it. I am going to hang a hook up. So if I do want to hang any clothes, if I do want to sell any clothes, because I've got quite a lot of clothes in my death pile, I'm going to have that hook there, and that wall is going to be perfect for me to be able to do clothes on as well. Now down here underneath the table, I have got my portable heater set up. Now I absolutely love my packing station. I have made videos before on my packing station. If you missed them, I'll link them below. But I absolutely love this packing station and it just seems to fit perfectly here. Now the good thing about my packing station here is I've got plenty of floor space. So I've got some additional trestle tables that I can bring out here when it's a packing day, and I can put all the items that I need to pack out on the trestle tables. I've also got plenty of room to stack my bags of all the packaged up orders. Okay, now this row is full of all my listed individual books. There's going to be some changes to this because I don't have much room to grow the way this currently is. So you can see that I've been experimenting up here. This row was set up in the same way as these ones, but I decided that if I started stacking these books, then it's going to allow me to have more books to fit. So it means I'm going to have to change my SKU system up, but it's going to allow me to be able to fit more books into the space. So it's just something that's going to have to happen. But at the moment, I'm not working on those books at the moment. I'm working on these books. So this job is something to come in the next couple of weeks. Now over here, I've got some storage tubs set up here. These two are full of some clothes that I do have listed. These ones, I've got some DVDs that I've got listed. Now I've given this a whole shelf because I've actually got a lot more DVDs in my death pile that I would like to list. So that will be the DVD shelf. And there's a couple of spare tubs here just so that if I want to grow the clothing, because I've got a lot of clothes in my death pile, I'll be able to add more clothes here once I start listing them. I've got extra padded mailers because I always buy them in bulk. So I've got excess stock of my mailers there, and I've got a spare trestle table, and I've got lots of sheets of core fluid in here, which is what I use for my photography. Just spare sheets because they do get dirty. So you can see I've also got 6 lights. I've got 2 lights in each section here. He's actually put them on individual lighting switches so that I can, if I want to only have these 2 on, I can, or if I only want to have those 2 on, I can, or if I want to have all 6 on, I can. So, you know, that's really cool. I'm really happy with that. Now, this is my back storage room, and I'm actually really surprised at how much this room has fitted inside it. There is 14 shelves that fit inside this section. Now, I know it looks narrow along here where I'm walking, but there is still plenty of room for me. I've got no trouble getting in and out or down the sides and picking any of the books that are on these shelves. Obviously, the bottom shelves are a little bit trickier with my 45-year-old knees, but at the moment along the bottom shelves, I've actually been storing boxes of unlisted books. So all these boxes that are stored down there have got non-fiction books in them, and they are waiting for me to list. Now, these books that are on the middle shelves here are all facing upwards because they're all individual books. What I do know is that the inventory system that I'm using at the moment, although it works really well, it's going to be hard in this space to continue it with. So I am going to have to change that SKU system up. So I'll explain that in another video. But now these 3 shelves here are my death piles. So these are all books that need listing currently, but they're all books that I come across very often, or authors that I seem to get given a lot in hauls, and so basically I save them up until I've got the same sets or I've got trilogies that match, and I just build these ones up until I can build collections of them. These are the only 3 shelves that I'm keeping for death pile. So if you knew me from before, in my storage unit, I had a massive storage unit that was just full of death pile. So it's going to be interesting to see how I go with just 3 shelves worth. So as you can see, I do have quite a lot of room for growth. I've still got a few shelves here, plus I got all these shelves on the bottom that I need to get through with the death pile. So I still have quite a lot of shelves that will be empty in this space. I'm feeling pretty confident about the level of space that I've got. Now, I hope I'm doing justice to just how beautiful this natural light is, and I keep banging on about it because, oh my God, natural light, guys. I can't even tell you, after you've worked in a storage unit with no natural light and you've been in these dark, cold rooms, they are actually quite depressing in themselves. So to be able to come back and work in this beautiful natural light space, the vibes, the good vibes that it gives me, it's so much better for your mental health, guys, to work in something that's got beautiful natural light. I know I'm banging on about it, but oh my goodness, I love the natural light. So it's been 2 weeks tomorrow since I moved into this shed. So for the last 2 weeks, as you can imagine, I have been very busy setting up this shed, but I'm so pleased at where I've got it. There's still definitely some changes that need to be made. I've still got some decorations to hang up around the room, but I'm so happy with where I've got from there to now. And I'm really excited to start going through the store, doing a full inventory stock take on it, and really going through and looking at what I want to change in my business and how I'm going to move forward in this new space. But get ready, because my mojo is back and I've got lots of fresh content to share with you, and I can't wait for it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and follow along for all my antics. What do you call it? What am I? Follow along, just to follow along, because you want to watch me. Follow along.